Hi, this is the Laughing Crone, and I am really excited to share with you my latest creation. I had recently done, well, it's been a couple of months, but I did a PDF version of a guide that's for sale on my Etsy store, at my Etsy store. But I decided that, you know, it's tiring reading a PDF and it's not very inspiring. And life is just too short to surrender and to give up and to stop searching for joy. And so I decided that this was a more fun way to help people reclaim their lives, find that joy, and manifest a new life instead of surrendering to it. Let's hit the reset button on life, and let's do it right now. So here's my journal, and it's designed to be fun, and it's also designed to be personalized. So let's open it up and see what's there. So in opening it, guess what? The first thing you see is money. Well, we all could use a little more money. And of course, we've got a little bit of stress relief mixed in there with the money, of course. And then a welcome. And you can always turn to see what that whole welcome message is. And then we open it up and we have more fun stuff. A bookmark so you don't lose your place in life. And a reminder to find happiness and some information about manifesting happiness, which really is about saving your life. And then as we go on, we talk a little bit more about what is that word about. And to me, it's not about what it is to other people. So it's worth taking a look at this. And then we get into a little bit about how it works and what the treasures are that you can find, and our first steps. And then here we get into, you can actually take this pencil out. Of course, it needs to be sharpened, but that's because it's brand new. And we start talking about making your list that you want to recreate life with, that you want to hit the reset button for. And there's lots of note pages here for you to actually jot down what you want to do to celebrate and to recreate your life. So that's a little fun too. And then there's some information about the framework that I work with, which is called Smile. This is one that I designed and developed. And we go into the steps of Smile at this point. And what's fun is that most of the pages have a little interactive something you can do. So you can pull these out to read, which is important. All of these pages, you should go through the exercise of actually looking and pulling out the stuff and seeing what's in there and reading it, because it's the little things. It's the little things in life. And then what's unusual for many is we actually go in, people talk about meditating, and in my case, I talk about silence. But this gives you a few conventional ways of doing it. And so we've got the body scan, the mantra, the muscles, using the muscles, sensory awareness. This is a fun page because it's designed to have different senses. There's actually a scent, if you could smell it, that comes out in this. Then we get into body movement, and we all know what happens to leaves from trees as they flutter down. And then we get into, naturally, chakras and the fun stuff of colors, visualization. Have we ever visualized a beautiful scene? And then we get into mindfulness, okay, and the mindful walk, and what does that mean? And nature around us. And we've got our little bumblebee here that you can actually move. And of course, we've got the flower from the homepage. Then we talk about breathing and mindful breathing. and we talk about gratitude. And isn't this a beautiful saying? Then at that point, we get into the next one, which has to do with the mindfulness. And what does that mean exactly? And here again, we have more pages that you can write on, that you can take notes. Here you've got today I'm grateful for, today I celebrate, today I notice things around me, I accomplish. So this is fun, and this is a real leaf. And then we get into why. Why do you want to hit the reset button? What is it that you truly want to accomplish in life? And why? And that's a hard question, believe it or not, to answer for many of us. And again, we've got some more note pages here that you can take notes on. Then we get into forgiveness. And again, we got little pockets here that you can pull stuff out and take a look at. And of course, we've got more note pages. Let go and be grateful. Who do I forgive and for what am I grateful? And you've got lots of pages here to think about that. And then we've got quotes again by Buddha. And finally, we get into celebration and expressing what you've accomplished and expressing why you've accomplished it and how you have, and celebrating the progress. And then we get into our notes again, more notes. There's lots of pages in here for you to enjoy thinking and taking. You could even draw on these. It really doesn't matter. And then to start collecting ideas of how you're going to celebrate in the future. That goes back to that page back here. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. About recreating life, my recreation list or recreation list. And these are just things that I stuck in there. I'm a chocoholic. I want a new home. A trip to Greece and Italy. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So there's a pocket here that you can start collecting things in. And then another exercise and getting into setting routine in your life so that more than just going through this book, it becomes a part of your life. And imagining what your perfect day is. And of course, for many of us, we enjoy the creativeness of a vision board. A vision board. And of course, it's never too late to plan. It's never too early to plan. It's only too late. So that's just a quick walkthrough. Now, when I say we can personalize it, not only are you going to have a very personal experience going through this journal on your own, but it's fun. It's something that you're not just going to get stuck looking at on a computer, expecting a PDF to change your life. This is an interactive journal. Everything from getting you to write and giving you specific exercises to write, but smells and scents. And, here's the little flower I mentioned that the bumblebee is buzzing around. Anyway, I had fun. So this is my personal workbook. But for those of you who really are ready to hit that reset button and to recreate your life and love it and manifest some joy and fun, I will make these for you personally. Meaning that you can pick the colors, you can pick, I'll have a little questionnaire for you that you can answer a few questions so that I can make this journal yours. So it isn't going to be identical replicate. Everybody's journal is a one-off. And believe me, this little journal took me hours to make, not to mention the content within it. That took more than hours. That took a lifetime to make. That took me hitting the reset button. That took a lot of life and a lot of love that went into developing the content And then the design of the journal was a journey in and of itself. But I want to do this journey with you, and I want to make it affordable. So instead of charging thousands of dollars for personalized coaching sessions, I decided to make it fun, to give you the chance to do it on your own and to inspire you to open the book every day. It's fun going through this. I can't tell you how many times I've looked through this, and every time I look through it, I find something new that I can enjoy. And I want you to do it one page at a time. One page at a time. This isn't something that you're going to read overnight and then integrate into your life. This is something that is meant to be fun on a daily basis for at least a month. For at least a month. It has some volume to it, and each page is worth spending time with. So I don't want to belabor this. If you're interested, go to etsy.com/shop/Laughing Crone Studio, and it will be in this post below in the links. So be sure and visit my Etsy store, find this journal, and let's get started making your own personalized version. Thank you very much, and here's to hitting that reset button. Bye.